What is good? What is happening, everyone? My name is Ferris Muthana, and welcome to another great edition of Ferris Muthana Does Play-by-Play on GFBR. Good friends, better rivals. Today, we are doing the Minnesota Vikings versus the New York Giants. We haven't done one in a while. A lot of stuff has happened that's kind of taken my Sundays and some Mondays. I went to the Northeast. I went to the East Coast, so I saw the Giants live. So I saw them disappoint me live in person. So there's that. A couple of other things arose. I've had to work a couple of times, so there's that as well. But we're back, and we're gonna end the year off on a good run. First with the Vikings game and a couple of others. So let's get right into it. The Vikings coming off of a great win against the Dallas Cowboys last week. How you doing, Alex? Oh wait, I don't have to bring up the comments. You can see them yourselves. I forgot about that. How you doing, Adelia? But the New York Giants coming off of another loss. They're 2-12. They're 2-12. It's kind of been a weird season all year for the New York Giants. A lot of games that they were in, they had chances to win the game. If you are a part of if you've been watching the show, the main show on Fridays, I've said the motto of the New York Giants this year has been they had a chance because there have been in a lot of games they had chances to win them. The Saints game they had a chance to win, but four turnovers ended that. They were up in the fourth quarter against the Denver Broncos, and the Broncos scored 33 points on them. That was catastrophic. I think that game broke the Giants mentally and emotionally. They had a chance to beat Chicago in the fourth quarter. Then Jackson Dart was taken out of the game for concussion evaluation. They had a chance to beat the Detroit Lions with Jameis Winston. They were in a shootout. All they needed to do was stop the run, and they couldn't do that. They beat the Eagles on Thursday night, so it kind of threw everybody off. But overall, it's just been a weird year. Same thing with the Vikings. It's been a weird year as well. Justin Jefferson has not been having a great year like he usually does. J.J. McCarthy's been up and down. I think that's due to injuries, but some people don't believe in him. So we'll see if he can silence the doubters. Well, the New York Giants defense will allow him to have a great game because the New York Giants defense is not very good. Their back end is atrocious. Their front end is underwhelming. Brian Burns and Abdul Carter last week had a good game. Let's see if he can add more to his season. He has been highly criticized these past couple weeks. Lack of professionalism, not a good teammate. Just needs to fix it. I'm going to see Avatar 3 this Tuesday, Alex. This Tuesday. 3D IMAX. But we'll see what happens. Kevin O'Connell, there was some rumblings of could the Vikings get rid of him? I wouldn't have, but rumblings are rumblings. The New York Giants, Mike Kafka is now kind of just steering the ship. It's already crashed. They've already lost the port side, the bridge. It's a ship on its last legs. He just needs to get it into port without it being fully destroyed so it can be repaired. It's a beautiful day at MetLife Stadium. What wasn't last week. We have a new kicker for the New York Giants. Big key for the special teams. We have rookie Ben Souls. The New York Giants are on their fourth kicker this year. Let's see if special teams is not a factor tonight, but I truly believe it's going to be another factor. And we're off. And right away, illegal kicking procedure by the rookie kicker. It did not land in the catch zone, and it did not touch back. The ball will be coming out to the 40. Yes, it is AMC, Alex. So I am very excited about that. Thank you. JJ McCarthy. A couple of his wins this year have been against division opponents. He's beaten the Lions. He's beaten the Bears. The NFC North has been a very tough division all year. First down and 10. Here comes Justin Jefferson in motion. Play action. Quick pass. Oh, but batted away by Tyler Nubin. Incomplete pass. The blitz came and it got home. Nubin with the bat down. JJ McCarthy was looking at Aaron Jones on the screen pass, but Nubin blew it up. Could that be an indicator of what this defense is going to be? Aggressive, playing with their hair on fire. They're showing blitz. Here comes the run. Stopped. Loss of 2 yards. Abdul Carter in there, blowing it up. And I believe Chauncey Golston as well. Chauncey Golston hasn't had a good year this year, mostly due to health. He hasn't played a lot. He's been sidelined for most of the year, and he's finally healthy these last couple of games. Back-to-back great plays by the New York Giants defense. Abdul Carter was playing off-ball linebacker on that play. Showing pressure, sending 4. Completed pass to Jefferson. Jefferson, he finds some space. He gets to the sideline. First down, Minnesota. Nice individual effort by Justin Jefferson. Turning the corner and putting on the Jets. Great blocking by the Minnesota Vikings wide receivers and tight ends. Tremendous seal block by TJ Hawkinson. 9 straight games without 100 yards. Longest drought of Justin Jefferson's career. Under center for JJ McCarthy. 1 receiver. 3 tight ends. We got a run play to the left. Aaron Jones is free, and he got a good run on that one. It's a tackle by Tyler Nubin. That's where the Minnesota Vikings can impose their will. The New York Giants cannot stop the run. The word bad does not fully encompass how terrible this New York Giants run defense is. Calling it bad is a compliment. Empty set for JJ McCarthy. Drop back pass. McCarthy. Pitch play to Josh Oliver. Oliver gets the first down. He got his blockers. Quickly brought down by Tyler Nubin. Josh Oliver, the San Jose State man. Blocked Abdul Carter on the chip and then released late. A defensive drive that looked like it was starting off well in back-to-back plays. Now the Vikings are at the 29-yard line. It's a run by Aaron Jones. He got nothing on that play. Darius Muasau on the tackle, as well as Chauncey Golston. And now the pass rushers of the New York Giants comes in. Abdul Carter, Brian Burns sat out for a play. Abdul Carter trying to build on last week's performance, possibly his best game of the year. He came under fire these last 3 weeks. McCarthy back to pass. McCarthy screen pass to Aaron Jones. Drew Phillips and Bobby Okereke with the tackle. 5 yards on that play for Aaron Jones and J.J. McCarthy. Nope, not Aaron Jones. That was backup running back Jordan Mason. Mason being checked out by the medical staff. Mason's walking off by his own volition. So that's a great sign to see. As we have here, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I believe we're at 267 subscribers. We're trying to get to 300, so share this link with anybody you see. Your mother, your grandmother, your dad, your grandpa, your sister, your lover, you name it. Just share it. 3rd and 4 for the Minnesota Vikings. McCarthy in shotgun. CJ Ham's with them in the backfield. Here comes Jordan Addison in motion. McCarthy under pressure. Touchdown! Oh, incomplete pass. Addison does not survive the ground. It looked like a touchdown, but Jordan Addison couldn't survive the ground. It is 4th down. Here comes the kicking unit. Dexter Lawrence with the pressure. He just bull rushed in the middle, but McCarthy still had a shot. Oh, Jordan Addison. Oh, what a heartbreaker for Addison. That is a touchdown all day, every day. Rival Card with the field goal. And it is good right down the middle. As we have it with 10:49 in the first quarter. The Minnesota Vikings 3, the New York Giants 0, which is actually a victory for the New York Giants because, like we said, illegal kicking procedure. So the drive started at the 40-yard line. So only giving up a field goal. Of course, Aston Villa's up 2-1 against Man United. That decrepit excuse for the team. So a field goal is a victory for the New York Giants after Ben Sauls had the illegal kicking procedure. That is a massive, massive victory for the New York Giants defense. Jordan Addison bailing them out, but not completing the catch. Big debate these past couple weeks, especially due to the Ravens-Pittsburgh Steelers game. Once again, we are asking ourselves in the NFL, what is a catch? What is it? We don't know nowadays. It stems from Isaiah Likely catching a possible touchdown pass in the end zone, having 2 steps, moving sideways. Then the ball was knocked out. Certain parts of the letter of the law say it wasn't a catch. Common sense says, why not? So we are in a state of confusion. Make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, everybody. It's getting a little cold out there, guys. It's getting a little nippy. So, if you guys want some sweaters, some jackets, go to Let's Get Ready Network shop.com and get all your winter wonderland needs. Also, too, if you want to join an exclusive club of supporters, go to patreon.com/LGR_network or our Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/LGR_network. You can join a subscription-based support system. You choose which tier is right for you. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, Ko-Fi does that as well. Also, we have LGRN 20 on Cash App or LGR 20 on Venmo. Or you can buy us a coffee. The winds of New York City is making it hard for these kickers. The punters out there holding the ball for the Minnesota Vikings kicker will record. Ball drops right in the kick zone. Dante Banks and Gunnar Olszewski back to receive it. Good to see Gunnar Olszewski out there after that massive collision on Monday night against the Patriots. Fortunately, I couldn't call that game because I was at work. But yeah, it was a nasty hit by Christian Ellis. Some may say it was dirty. When I mean some, I mean me. First down and 10 at the 35 for the New York Giants. We're in I formation. Tyrone Tracy Jr. in the backfield. Following Daniel Bellinger, Tracy Jr. has a crease. He got a first down and then some. Tracy Jr. The one bright spot these last couple weeks has been the reemergence of Tyrone Tracy Jr. and being able to establish the run. For the last couple of years, one of the poorest units of the New York Giants has been their offensive line. But this year, it's their best unit. And it has really helped their run game, especially Tyrone Tracy Jr. Once again, I formation, Daniel Bellinger in motion. Tracy Jr. up the gut once again. First down, Tracy Jr. once again. 13 yards. What will the New York Giants do at QB this offseason? Pay the bills? I don't know if you've heard, but I think they found their quarterback of the future. His name is Jackson Dart. So if they do get the number one pick like some people project, nice stop by Harrison Smith, one of the best safeties in the NFL of these past 10 years. They'll probably trade that pick and get more picks. Once again, in I formation, Giants run right up the gut. Once again, Tracy Jr. find a crease. This time around, he only gets a modest of 3 yards. After back-to-back first down runs, Tracy Jr. with 3 yards on that run. But the key to the running game, never stop doing it. If you're only getting 3 yards, you're only getting 4 yards, you got to keep doing it. Because at one point, the defense you're against may quit because running the ball imposes a certain type of will. Once again, Tracy Jr. to the outside, trying to turn the corner. 3 yards again. Nice tackle by Josh Metellus. This defensive unit by the Minnesota Vikings for years was led by Mike Zimmer. Now they have Brian Flores as the head man. Harrison Smith, he's been there as long as I can remember. Andrew Van Dinkel followed Brian Flores from Miami. That shotgun, showing blitz, and they only bring 4. Dart. Oh, looking for Wan'Dale Robinson, but we got flags all over the play. Pass interference is the early indication. It looked like good coverage to me, but I don't know what the refs were seeing. We'll see. There is 2 flags on the play. We had holding on the offense, pass interference on the defense, offsetting penalties. We are retrying 3rd and 6. Oh, Keenan. Oh, Joshua Metellus, Christian Darisaw, Jonathan Grenard. They're all not playing today, so that wasn't Josh Metellus with that tackle. It was Cameron Bynum. Cameron Bynum. Shotgun. Here comes the blitz. Harrison Smith with a sack. Oh, but we got a flag on the play. Oh, it's going to be roughing the passer or holding. But it looked like possibly holding because that looked like a clean tackle by Harrison Smith. Personal foul. We got roughing the passer. The Giants get bailed out. Harrison Smith unblocked. Ooh, there it is. Yep. The helmet to helmet right there. We saw something of a more devastating nature last night with Jordan Love. He was hit by, I believe Austin Booker of the Chicago Bears. Jordan Love ended up not coming back into the game, and Malik Willis had to finish it out. Packers almost won until the special teams unit said, "Not so fast, my friend." Under center for Jackson Dart, 2 receivers, 1 on each side, 2 tight ends. Here comes Darius Slayton in motion. Pitch play to the left to Tyrone Tracy Jr. Tracy Jr. saw nothing, and he got nothing. Jonathan Allen getting in there. The former Washington Commanders man knows all about the New York Giants, having played them twice a year for 4 years. Minnesota Vikings are one of the best defensive units in the red zone, second this year with 46% conversion rate. Dart under center. Run again for Tracy Jr. right up the gut. Tracy got about 5 yards on that play. It has been a concerted effort for the New York Giants to establish the run. Something old New York Giants fans will love to see. Yes, I do think they'll stay with Jackson Dart, pay the bills, absolutely. Because next year's QB class, you're banking on potential, which is with Dante Moore. He's only had 1 year of starting. And then you have Fernando Mendoza. I like him, but are they better than what they got right now? Another run for Tyrone Tracy Jr., 3 yards on that play. 4th down. Definitely going to go for it here, or possible trying to draw them off sides. You can always know if a team is going to go for it by their 3rd down play. Giants ran the ball right there. Now it's 4th and manageable. Let's see if they're actually going to run a play on 4th down. Giants have passed the ball once this entire drive. It's been 7 runs, a couple of penalties that got them into the red zone. They're Dart. Can he get loose? No, he doesn't. That's a sack. That's a sack by the Minnesota Vikings. Jalen Redmond, the defensive tackle, got away from John Michael Schmitz. And the drive stops right there. Minnesota's ball at the 12-yard line. What a tremendous play by Jalen Redmond. While I have you here, everybody, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Trying to build this audience. We're at 267. Trying to get to 300. I believe that's 33 away. So share the link around. We have a multitude of shows. Every Tuesday, we have our soccer show or the other football show, starting 11 at 5 o'clock Pacific. This week, me and Snark will break down this week in the EPL. We also have, coming into the new year, we're going to have our hockey show being done. So be on the lookout for that. We're doing a little slight changes with that. Every Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific, it is Good Friends, Better Rivals, our autonomous show. Me and Caleb talk NFC East. I believe the Cowboys. I am a Knicks fan, Alex. Yes, I am. Cowboys are currently playing right now against the Chargers. It's 7-7. Let's get some score updates from around the league. Last night not last night, is it? Yes, last night, Saturday games, the Eagles beat the Commanders 29-18, clinching the NFC East, which is actually pretty significant because, yes, Alex, I am a Knicks fan. The Philadelphia Eagles became the first repeat champion in the NFC East in over 20 years. The Bears beat the Packers in an exhilarating game that went into overtime that Caleb Williams basically said, game over. First down and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Minnesota Vikings. Play action pass for J.J. McCarthy. McCarthy, he tucks it to run. Got about 9 yards on that play. Muthana there to touch him down. Caleb Williams called game on a Hail Mary in overtime. And then we had the Thursday night game. The Rams looked like they were going to take it home. But the Seattle Seahawks said, not today. Updates from around the league. Cowboys, Chargers 7-7. Bengals, Dolphins 7-0. 3-3 Saints, Jets. 7-3 Buccaneers, Panthers. We have a run play. It's first down. Roy Robinson Harris. It's looking like Aaron Jones may not come back to this game. That's the second running back that they've used that's not him. Xavier Scott, running back 3. Aaron Jones was rolled up on early on in the game. Trying to stay loose on the sideline. We'll keep you updated as the game progresses. First down and 10 for the Vikings. They gave J.J. McCarthy that first down. Quick pass to Justin Jefferson. Ooh, off the hands of Justin Jefferson. You don't see that many times a day. Second and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. It's been a bit of a disappointing year for them. Quick pass, J.J. McCarthy. Kind of a run pass option. He chose to pass it. Couldn't see the screen open. Then quickly tackled by Brian Burns in that Minnesota and the New York Giants defensive line. Don't know if that goes down as a sack for Brian Burns. So we'll see about that. Speaking of sacks, I believe Myles Garrett is 2 sacks away from breaking the record. He actually had one of his sacks deducted to 1 sack. Quick pass to Justin Jefferson. Here comes the screen. Missing the tackle, Javon Holland. Paulson Debo. Nope. Dane Belton finally brings him down. First down, Minnesota. One of his full sacks was reduced to a half a sack. So he went from 22 sacks to 21 and a half. So he only needs 2 sacks to break the record because the record is 22 and a half by Michael Strahan. Drew Phillips saw the screen but missed the tackle. Then Dane Belton finally brings down Justin Jefferson. New set of downs for the Minnesota Vikings. Run play. Met in the hole by Bobby Okereke and Dane Belton. Xavier Scott got nothing on that. Second and 9 for the Minnesota Vikings. Kevin O'Connell. Could he be dubbed with the head coach of the year curse? Giants. Oh, that's an interception. That's an interception. Paulson Adebo. J.J. McCarthy was looking at Jalen Naylor. Naylor couldn't catch it. Ricocheted and into the hands of the New York Giants cornerback. Nice heads-up play by Adebo. First down, Giants. In plus territory. Giants, once again, like last week, got a turnover when it mattered. At the end of the game, they had 2 turnovers. The Washington Commanders, for lack of a better term, last week, were literally trying to fumble the game away for the New York Giants. They were literally trying to fumble the game away. Marcus Mariota fumbled. Then Abdul Carter forced the fumble. Yeah. Jordan Addison dropped a touchdown pass. Shout out to GTYT420. Jordan Addison dropped a pass that would have been a touchdown. Jalen Naylor off of his hands. Interception. Justin Jefferson has a, you can say, kind of a drop by his standards. But he's also shown a couple of great catch and runs on some of the screens. So it's a mixed batch with him. But the other 2, back-to-back bad plays for Jalen Naylor and Jordan Addison. Their first throw to each man, and it did not go well. More updates from around the league. 7-7 in the Bills-Browns game, and it's still 0-0 in the Chiefs-Titans game. That's something we expected because the Chiefs last week was kind of catastrophic for certain teams. The Green Bay Packers lost Micah Parsons to an ACL injury, and the Chiefs lost Patrick Mahomes to an ACL injury. And I know there's a couple of Ravens fans here. They also lost Teddy Buchanan to an ACL injury as well. Yep, the turnover battle is kind of the movable object versus the stoppable force. The Giants are 30th in takeaways, and the Minnesota Vikings are the worst team in takeaways because they give the ball away a lot. Mostly J.J. McCarthy. Run play by Devin Singletary. 4 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Giants have been given a gift during the holidays. Can they take advantage of it? Oh, they only gave Singletary 3 yards on that play, so 2nd and 7. Once again, run up the gut. Singletary finds the hole. 6 yards on that play. Be 3rd and 1. It's kind of a delicate situation for the New York Giants running back room There's only 2 running backs. So if Tracy Jr. and Devin Singletary go down, then we're going back to 1970s football and having just running back all day, every day. Singletary, once again, here comes the run. Can he sneak through? Yes, he does. That's a first down. Giants offensive line just pushing the pile. It looks like we have Aaron Steeney at left guard instead of John Runyon Jr. That's the end of the first quarter. As it stands, the New York Giants 0, the Minnesota Vikings 3. But the Giants are driving after that catastrophic interception. Well, we can't say catastrophic yet. It's still in the early stages of the game. It was a bad pick because it literally hit the hands of Jalen Naylor. And it ricocheted into the arms of Paulson Adebo. As we take this time to watch, as we wait for the game to come back, we have a couple of first quarters ending in multiple other games. Bengals, Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Buccaneers, Panthers, Bills, Browns, and Chiefs, Titans all end their first quarters, all keeping the same score. Chargers, Cowboys are into the second quarter. Cowboys 3rd and 4 at the Chargers 5-yard line. So we'll see how that pans out for Dallas. As I have you here, guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Make sure to share the links around. We have a multitude of shows. We have a multitude of sports. If you love hockey, we have a hockey show. You love soccer, we have a soccer show called Starting 11. If you want to make some money, Wednesdays, 8 o'clock Pacific, betting the NFL with Caleb, my co-host, and Derek DWeezy. They take you around the best bets in the NFL. So we also have that as well. And we also have the eponymous show, Good Friends, Better Rivals, every Friday, 5 o'clock Pacific. The New York Giants have ran 11 plays. 10 of them have been in the Minnesota Vikings territory. First down and 10 at the 34, 33. Oh, end around screen for Wan'Dale Robinson, but got nothing on that play. Got about 2 yards on the end around. It was number 24 of the Minnesota Vikings. Run play up the gut for Tyrone Tracy Jr. Tracy Jr. got 6 yards on that play. Be 3rd and 1. I'm getting some confusion on the numbers of the Minnesota Vikings. Jay Ward, the 3-year man out of LSU, is number 24. Correction, Jay Ward. Under center, Jackson Dart. Does he get the first down? It was a QB sneak from Are they going to give it to him? I believe they are. John Michael Schmitz leading the way. Pitch play to the right side for Tyrone Tracy Jr. He found a crease. Can he get some more? Yes, he does. That's 8 yards on that play. Be 2nd and 2 for Tracy Jr. We also must point out about Tyrone Tracy Jr. This is his 2nd year ever playing running back. Well, 3rd year. He played running back his last year in college at Purdue University. His 2nd year was his rookie year with the New York Giants, and this would be his 3rd year. We have I formation for the Giants. Tracy Jr., he got that first down and then some, still trying to push forward. 2 Minnesota Vikings had to bring him down. Blake Cashman and Eric Wilson there for the tackle. New set of downs for the New York Giants, 1st and goal. Can they come away with some points? They went for it on their first drive. Let's see if they can get something out of this. Pistol formation for Jackson Dart. Play action pass. Right to Theo Johnson. Ooh, but Theo Johnson drops it. Jackson Dart had to duck and sidearm it to Theo Johnson. Andrew Van Dinkel's right there, making it hard. Oh, but that was still a catchable ball. Theo Johnson once again. Actually, it's 2nd and 10. They didn't give him the 1st and goal, so the New York Giants can still get another first down if they get to the inch-yard line, right to Devin Singletary. Got 3 yards on that play. Be 3rd and 7. The Giants can still get a first down. Something to hang their hat on this year. The New York Giants are the only team in the NFL with 4 players with 300 yards rushing this season. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We have bad news for the New York Giants. We have bad news. Bad news. Star left tackle Andrew Thomas was on the ground. He's walking on his own volition, but we don't know what's going to happen with him, and that is not a good sign whatsoever. That is a situation we must keep our eyes on. Rookie, the other Purdue man, Marcus Bowe, in at left tackle. They're showing pressure, the Vikings. Are they going to bring it? Yep, they bring it. Jay Ward just missed the tackle. Jackson Dart trying to find. Oh, he got nothing. Tried to find, make some magic, but we got nothing. But we have a flag on the play. False start on the New York Giants. Nope, illegal formation. They declined the penalty. It'll be 4th down for the Minnesota Vikings. Here comes the kicking unit. Ben Sauls is the first left-footed kicker in the NFL since 2018, since the great Sebastian Janikowski. And it's good. With 11:04 in the second quarter, the Minnesota Vikings 3, the New York Giants 3. But we do have bad news coming for the New York Giants. Andrew Thomas. Did he just get tripped up upon and he's just had to be taken out for a game to get evaluated for like a stinger and probably he's going to be good? Or is this a long-term thing? This year, he was coming back from a Liz Frank injury, so he missed the first 4 games of the year. And when he came back, Andrew Thomas has been one of the best tackles in the NFL. Using the metric of, they call it the island metric, I think, where you just let your tackle go one-on-one with the edge rusher. No tight end chip, no running back chip, no help. It's just you. It's one-on-one. You versus the edge. Andrew Thomas at one point was the best tackle this year at that. And I think he went down to 2 because I believe Tristan Wirfs went up to 1. Tristan Wirfs is probably one of the best tackles in the NFL. Started out as a right tackle, then became a left tackle for the Buccaneers. All pro. I think he's definitely a top 5 tackle. You have Laramie Tunsil, the Washington Commander, Tristan Wirfs, Andrew Thomas. Those are the top dogs this in the NFL. And Trent Williams as well. Old Man River himself. He's still top 5. Well, as we wait for the game to come back, guys, it's getting cold out there, guys. It's getting cold. I know it. You know it. We all know it. It's getting cold. So go to Let's Get Ready Networkshop.com to get all your winter needs. You want mugs for hot cocoa or coffee or eggnog? We got those. You want sweaters? We got those. You want jackets? Definitely have those. It's a great gift, a tremendous stocking stuffer. Let's just go to Let's Get Ready Networkshop.com. This is Ben Saul's second kickoff of the day. His first ended in an illegal kicking procedure. Let's see if he has a better time this go round. And he does. Nice tackle by the New York Giants coverage unit. That was Miles Price, the rookie out of Indiana, who was tackled. Good news on the injury front for the Minnesota Vikings. Aaron Jones Sr. looks to be back in the game. Let's see if the New York Giants get also good news with Andrew Thomas. First down and 10 at the 23-yard line for the Minnesota Vikings. We're in I formation. Aaron Jones right up the gut. Nice run. Tackled by Elijah Chapman and Darius Muasau. 5 yards on that play. It's been a tale of 2 seasons for J.J. McCarthy. His first 6 games, very underwhelming. Only 6 touchdowns. And then the last 2 games has been 5 touchdowns. 2nd and 5. Play action pass for McCarthy and the Vikings. He's looking deep. Does he catch it? Does Justin Jefferson catch it? We have a signal. Yes, he does. Of course he does. What a tremendous catch. Toe tap. Oh, we got a bad angle. Oh, there it is. Yep. Toe tap Justin Jefferson. Shotgun for the Vikings. New set of downs. 1st and 10. Drawback pass. Quick pass. Right to Jordan Addison. Got about 5 yards on that play. I believe that's Addison's second target of the day. They gave him 6. You're going to see the interception on J.J. McCarthy's stat line for this game. If he keeps it at that 1 interception, it's not his fault. That was definitely Jalen Naylor's fault. Not all the interceptions are created equal. Under center for McCarthy. 2nd and 3. False start by T.J. Hockenson. They actually gave him 7 yards on that completion. But take that 7, subtract 5, and it's only a 5-yard gain because of T.J. Hockenson. The key this year has been getting J.J. McCarthy and Justin Jefferson on the same page. Justin Jefferson, one of the best in the game. 2nd and 8, under center for McCarthy. It's a run by Aaron Jones, but he quickly got tackled by Chauncey Golston. Jones, nowhere to be seen, nowhere to go. Chauncey Golston playing very well. Be 3rd and 8, possibly 3rd and 9. If they didn't mark him at the scrimmage line. No, they didn't. He lost 2. Be 3rd and 10. Minnesota 2 for 3 on 3rd downs today. They've converted a 3rd and 11, so 3rd and 10 doesn't really scare them. Giants showing pressure. Do they bring it? They do. Nope. Oh. Quickly stopped. Flag on the play. Delay a game on the offense. Another 5 yards for the Minnesota Vikings offense. This drive is stalling as we see. It's 3rd and 15. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. We see 3rd and 15. And most people think, oh, 3rd and 15, the defense is probably going to get off the field. Not the New York Giants defense. You're talking about a defense that allowed a 3rd and 26. So 3rd and 15, we'll see. They send 4 the Giants. McCarthy completed pass to Justin Jefferson. Oh, and just short. He got 14 yards on that play. He had a 14. And he yells at Kevin O'Connell and said, go for it. Like I said, everyone, it was 3rd and 15. And they gave up 14. This defense is not good on 3rd and longs. They're going for it. It's 4th and 1 for the Minnesota Vikings. We got a shotgun. It's a run play to Aaron Jones, and he gets it. All he needed was 1. He got 3. And flags on the play, personal fouls all around. And it's going to be on the New York Giants defense. The ref is telling Aaron Jones, it wasn't you, my guy. It was definitely the man in blue. But we do have an injury on the field. That's the Minnesota Vikings center, Ryan Kelly, the former Indianapolis Colt. They're still trying to figure out the flag. I saw 2 flags get thrown. Yep. was on Drew Phillips. Add 15 to the run. So it's 18 yards on that play. Drew Phillips just unnecessarily trying to grab the ball. Well, I think it was, you know what? I think they called him down right there. So that was just unnecessary. It looked like Aaron Jones was still live. He was laying on top of his teammate. So he's technically not down yet. So initially, I think Drew Phillips may have had a shot to get that fumble, depending on when they blew the whistle. But on more devastating news, Ryan Kelly, the Minnesota Vikings center, was laying on the ground, writhing in pain. Ryan Kelly, one of the best centers in the game. Center, the only other player on the field that touches the ball every single time the offense comes out. Second team All-Pro in 2020. Three-time Pro Bowler. His first year in Minnesota. He was in Indianapolis for most of his career. He was looking for some stability in Minnesota. He had 13 different quarterbacks in Indianapolis. By his own words. Hilarious how he went to Minnesota for stability. And they ended up giving him J.J. McCarthy. A roller coaster of a ride that is J.J. McCarthy. Ryan Kelly, he does walk off in his own volition. He's going into the blue tent. So the Vikings lose their center. Giants lose their left tackle at this moment. Jordan Mason has been ruled out. Early on in the game, we saw him on the ground with an ankle injury. McCarthy, play action pass. He has time, and he's completed to Jordan Addison, but quickly tackled by Dane Belton. But we're in the red zone. Addison working on Paulson Adebo. Belton coming down with the tackle. They mark him forward progress at the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. But if they mark him at the 11, they give him that 10. It'll be first and goal for the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams, both of their trips to the red zone have ended in field goals. So both defenses have actually hunkered down towards the end of the field. Giants, Aaron Jones had to redirect his run. Dexter Lawrence got in there very quickly. Lawrence was like, "Where's the flag? I was being held." He didn't get it. Jones got about a yard. Scratch that 2, 2nd and 8 at the goal line. Incomplete. Bobby Okereke in coverage on Justin Jefferson coming across the middle. 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line. Okereke making a play. 3rd and goal for the Giants. 10 plays, 69 yards, 5 minutes off the clock. Justin Jefferson has already eclipsed his last 3 games receiving yards. McCarthy. Oh, it's another pick. It's another pick. Javon Holland. He's loose. He's free. It's a touchdown, but we have a flag on the play. We have a flag on the play. Is the touchdown gonna... Another interception. Another... Oh, it's coming back. Abdul Carter lined up in the neutral zone, so the pick gets wiped away for Javon Holland. From the angle they gave us, that does not look like the neutral zone. I need the side angle. Oh, Javon Holland made a play. He was taking it to the house, but neutral zone infraction by Abdul Carter. Be 3rd and goal. The angle that they've given us did not look like he was in the neutral zone. I need a side profile, but they're not trying to provide us a side profile. Guys, keep on the lookout for that. If they're not trying to give you an actual angle that shows you the penalty, they may have missed the call. Javon Holland may have had his... Abdul Carter trying to make a play. And they make that play. Him and Chauncey Golston, Carter trying to make up for a mistake, which I may not think is a mistake because they didn't give us the side profile of the neutral zone infraction. So just keep that in mind. Fourth and goal. And Will Ricard converts the field goal with 4:50 left in the second quarter. Minnesota Vikings 6. The New York Giants 3. It would have been a house call for Javon Holland. The Canadian man. Born in Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. Great story of Javon Holland, actually. I may have played him in high school. So there's that. Well, I think I did play him in high school. So there's that. He was a junior while I was a senior. So there's that. That's where you live, pay the bills? Wait, the city I just said or the province? Because I know you live in the province. Wait, you said you're from Winnipeg. What are you talking about? Coquitlam? Oh, you're from Winnipeg, but you live in Coquitlam. Got you. Coquitlam. No, dog. I'm from Calgary. Bro, then why were you talking about Winnipeg, man? You got me all confused, bro. $4.50 left in the second quarter. It's still a 3-point game, so the Giants still have a chance. Like I said, the New York Giants, their slogan for this year, guys, is we had a chance. They have a chance. But how you doing, Suge? Once again, they didn't give us a good angle on that neutral zone infraction, because Winnipeg is a running joke as a Canadian. Okay, I got you. Well, even Canadians make fun of Winnipeg. That's kind of, that actually warms my heart. Shout out to all my Winnipeggers. Shout out to my dog Snark, the greatest man ever to come out of Winnipeg. Will Ricard falls right into the hands of Gunnar Olszewski. Olszewski passed the 20, passed the 25. He got to the 29-yard line. The way Seattle, Philadelphia, and the Rams have all clinched playoff berths. Suge, don't do that. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that, bro. 4:42 left in the second quarter. Still enough time to score. Either to tie this game or take the lead. Play action pass with Jackson Dart. Dart trying to find someone. He found nobody. He run around in the pocket to find something. Dart got nothing. Probably lost the yard. Andrew Thomas is not in the game. It's still the rookie Marcus Bowe. It's been a very run-heavy offense today for the New York Giants, but right now, it's only 4 minutes, so they got to go into their passing offense. Showing blitz. Are they going to bring it? Harrison Smith, Van Dinkel, they send it. Dart throws it deep. Oh, misses. Well, he didn't miss him. Just a great play by Isaiah Rodgers, the 5-year man out of UMass Amherst. Wan'Dale Robinson free down the line, but Rodgers making a play. Right down the seam. Oh, he smacked Wan'Dale right in the head with his hand. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the New York Giants. Once again, they're showing pressure. And we have a delay of game on the New York Giants. Instead of 3rd and 10, we got 3rd and 15. And unlike the New York Giants defense, this Minnesota Vikings defense doesn't give up 3rd and 15s that often. The Giants have been in the Vikings territory 18 of their 20 plays. Shotgun. We have a little motion for Theo Johnson. They're sending 4. Right to Theo Johnson. Drop pass. Interception. Right into Byron Murphy's hands. Into the great play. Into the red zone. Theo Johnson is just having a horrible game today. It has been an extremely inconsistent season for the second-year man out of Penn State. 1 week, he looks like the next great tight end. Other weeks, it looks like he doesn't know how to catch a football. It looks like he just eats buttered popcorn right before every play. But once again, when you look at the stat lines for both quarterbacks, when you see that interception, just know not all interceptions are created equal. That was all on Theo Johnson, just like it was all on Jalen Naylor early on in the game. Oh, nice run by Aaron Jones, untouched till he got 6 yards on that play, brought down by Javon Holland. The Giants have nothing going on in the passing game, and that's what Brian Flores wants. He wants them to throw the ball because he's not scared of Darius Slayton. He's not scared of Wan'Dale Robinson. Second and 3. Jordan Addison in motion. Oh, we have a flag on the play. Definite holding on the left tackle of the Minnesota Vikings. 10 yards. We're going back. Be second and 13. Bill number 67. Justin Skoll, the 6-year man out of Vanderbilt, just tackled Abdul Carter. That's another key that great defensive linemen bring, because sometimes you have to tackle them to stop them, and that's 10 yards. Automatic. Abdul Carter. Still trying to see what I still want to know about that neutral zone infraction, but they didn't want to show us. Screenplay to Aaron Jones. Jones got back some of the yardage, brought down again by Javon Holland. But this defensive line is very susceptible to screens because you have a lot of pass rushers on the New York Giants defensive line. Be 3rd and 6. You can say the back line of the New York Giants has played very well. J.J. McCarthy has only had to rely on the check down routes, the shorter routes, nothing intermediate. Yes, they did give up a couple of plays to Justin Jefferson, but it's Justin Jefferson. He's going to make a play. Somehow, some way, a play will be made by Jets. So you kind of be like, okay, it is what it is. But overall, the New York Giants defense, especially that back line, has played very well. Also, great instincts on Javon Holland's interception, as well as Paulson Adebo's interception, keeping their eye on the ball and getting the tipped pass. Again, I keep saying this. The angle they gave us of the neutral zone infraction wasn't a good angle. And, you know, I'm calling, I need more evidence to fully blame Abdul Carter. 3rd and 6. They send 4. Can they get there? McCarthy trying to find somebody. McCarthy tucks and runs. First down. Touchdown. J.J. McCarthy. And in celebration of his teammate, he hits the gritty. J.J. McCarthy flushed out of the pocket. It all started by the drop pass of Theo Johnson. And Will Ricard converts with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter. The Minnesota Vikings 13. The New York Giants 3. In context, only giving up 13 points for the New York Giants defense has been impressive, because They have been starting off in the back foot this entire game. First drive, the drive starts at the 40 because of illegal kicking procedure. You have the interception, short fields, and only giving up 13 points with this defensive unit that hasn't lived up to its potential. Unfortunately, they're down 10, but it's a victory for the defense. As we wait for the game to come back, guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Also, too, guys, if you want to add a little bit more support than subscribing, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/LGR_network or our Ko-fi page, ko-fi.com/LGR_network. It's a monthly subscription system, so pick the right tier for you. Or if you want to do a one-time donation, Ko-fi does that. We also have Streamlabs as well. We also have Cash App at LGRN20 and Venmo at LGRN20 as well. Updates from around the league. I believe the Dallas Cowboys, they were up 17-14 off of a 38-yard touchdown pass by Dak Prescott, but now they're down 21-17. Bengals 17-14. The Saints have taken the lead 9-6. Buffalo's up 20-10. And the Chiefs are up on the Titans 3-2. It's a great block by Aaron Jones. A quick little chip on Tyler Nubin that freed J.J. McCarthy on that touchdown pass right there. Look at Jones throwing his body in front of the defender to protect his quarterback. First down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Drop back pass for Jackson Dart. Dart trying to find somebody. It's a tip pass, but we have a flag on the play. Holding offense. Tyrone Tracy Jr. was caught with the hold. So it'll be first and 20. Shotgun pass. Here comes the blitz. Quick pass to Wan'Dale Robinson, but quickly fell to the ground. Only got 2 yards on that play. Shotgun once again. 3 receivers to the right-hand side. 1 being a tight end. Sole receiver on the left-hand side. Once again, they send the blitz. No, they only send 4. Dart thrown deep. Oh, Van Dinkle drops the interception. How you doing, Ryan? Van Dinkle tried to find his inner Michael Jordan to get the interception, but couldn't jump high enough. Drop back pass once again. Jalen Redmond was free. He gets out of the sack. Dart trying to find something. He only got a couple of yards. Got about 4 yards on that play. Be 4th and 14. It went from catastrophic interception to bad 4-yard gain. He spun out from the sack of Jalen Redmond, but then was tackled by Andrew Van Dinkle after getting 4 yards. Dallas Turner was there to stop his progression. Fourth and 14 for the New York Giants. Jamie Gillen, his first punt of the day. The first punt of the day for either team, actually. Fielded at the 22, got down to the 34, 36 actually. With a minute left in the first half of the New York Giants versus the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings up 13-3 with time to add more points. All right, guys. I know some of my peoples, right? They live in cold environments. My man Ryan, my man Pay the Bills, they live in Canada. It's always cold there. My homie Adelia, she lives in the Midwest. It gets very freezing down out there. So I want you to do to protect yourselves from these harsh winters. You go to letsgetreadynetworkshop.com and you buy yourself a sweater, you buy yourself a jacket, and you also buy yourself a mug for your hot beverages. Cocoa, coffee, tea, eggnog, dirty eggnog, if you know what I mean. So go out there, go to letsgetreadynetworkshop.com for all your winter wonderland needs. We'll be right there to provide it for you. 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. 53 seconds left in the second quarter. They start this drive at the 35-yard line. It's a run play to Aaron Jones. Jones got it 6 yards on that play. Time is ticking away. They marked him. They gave him 6, so 2nd and 4. We're coming down towards 35 seconds. They're not really speeding up the process. We're at 25 seconds. Drop back pass. Oh, sack! Sack! Fumble! Fumble! Tyler Nubin! Scoop and score! Brian Burns! Brian Burns! They're saying there hasn't been a signal. Was he down? It didn't look like he was down. The touchdown, Tyler Nubin. Brian Burns giving a gift to the offense right before halftime. With 17 seconds left. Burns left unblocked. Can Ben Sauls convert the PAT? Yes, he does, right down Main Street with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. The Minnesota Vikings 13, the New York Giants 10. Brian Burns with a strip sack, I guess. But he just hit J.J. McCarthy and the ball just fell. What a turn of events. And McCarthy, unfortunately, is now being evaluated for a concussion after the hit. That means Max Bosmer, the backup quarterback, is going to come into the game and take some snaps, possibly some kneel-down snaps. Oh no, it's not a concussion evaluation. It's J.J. McCarthy's hand and wrist. They grabbed it to test out the pain tolerance, and it did not look good. Shout out to the heads-up play by Tyler Nubin, the scoop and score. Javon Holland's interception return was wiped off the board by the neutral zone infraction by Abdul Carter. But this time around, Brian Burns making a play. Ben Sauls kicks a right into the end zone, touchback. Ball's going to come out to the 35. Brian Burns. He has not had a good season or a team good season since he entered the league. He was drafted by Carolina. Didn't really do much in Carolina as a team-wise. Unfortunately, he gets traded to New York. And the New York Giants have completely given him nothing. That's a man I root for. Here comes the nail down for Max Bosmer. And we're going into halftime. It was 13-3 Now it's 13-10 after Brian Burns, who was actually leading the league in sacks for most of the weeks, and then Myles Garrett decided to go Super Saiyan and hunt Michael Strahan's sack record because, what else you're going to do in Cleveland? So there's that. But as we have it at halftime, the Minnesota Vikings 13, the New York Giants 10. The defense has been stepping up. So be as it may, look out, New York. But on that note, everybody, thank you so much. We'll be back from halftime. And as I, go get a beverage or two, I'm going to leave you with some music by the great T-Pain.
Three emergency planning tips in 15 seconds. Let's go. Keep a go bag ready at all times. Map out 2 possible evacuation routes and sign up for outage alerts. Woo, you did it. Visit safetyactioncenter.pge.com for more.
Stream your latest obsession when you run with the new Bowflex T16 treadmill. Watch shows, listen to playlists or podcasts, and explore the world with Journey Digital Fitness, all from the 16-inch high-definition touchscreen. With the FlexZone XL deck system, you'll have the support and stability you need to go the distance. It's fitness and entertainment at your fingertips. Visit us at Bowflex.com to learn more.
For her, who carries more than she lets on. For him, who shows up with quiet strength. For them, who've built chosen families. For you, who fought to be seen. For Californians exactly as we are. Covered California connects the LGBTQ+ community with friendly support to help you find health coverage made with love. Open enrollment is here. Enroll by December 31st. Covered California, for the love of Californians. For free, confidential help, go to coveredca.com.
What is good? What's happening, everybody? I'm back. We are back. The New York Giants will be receiving the second half kickoff after they were given a gift by Brian Burns. With about 20 seconds left in the first half, Brian Burns sacks J.J. McCarthy, causing a fumble, and Tyler Nubin scoops it and scored a touchdown. It went from 13-3 to 13-10 New York, Minnesota. Now they have the ball at the 30-yard line due to Gunnar Olszewski. But some bad news for the Minnesota Vikings. Ryan Kelly went down injured in the first half, as well as J.J. McCarthy on that sack from Brian Burns had to be taken off the field. He was grabbing his hand, and it looked like he was in severe pain because they tested out the pain on his hand. It didn't, and he winced and contorted. It did not look good. First down and 10 at the 29-yard line for the New York Giants. First play coming from is a run play. Got about 1 yard for Tyrone Tracy Jr. As a lot of the same in the New York Giants offense. Jackson Dart didn't attempt a single pass in the first quarter. I believe only has 5 pass attempts all game. He's 1 for 5. So be on the lookout to see if they incorporate the passing game a little bit more. We have empty set for Jackson Dart. Oh, we have a neutral zone infraction. I believe that's Levi Drake Rodriguez. Brian Flores, a tremendous record against rookie quarterbacks. He's 10-1 as a head coach and a defensive coordinator. It's just like what Mike Tomlin, I believe, is 23-2 against rookie quarterbacks, I believe. Let me double check that stat. I may have undersold Mike Tomlin. A run play for Tracy Jr. to the right-hand side. It was going to be a loss of 3, but Tracy Jr. got 1 on the run, but we have a flag on the play. Thrown from the backside. Yep, holding. Mike Tomlin is actually 26-6. So 23-3. I was close. Be 2nd and 14 for the New York Giants. They're showing pressure, the Vikings. Empty set for the Giants. They send 4. Dart completed pass to Daniel Bellinger. We have a flag on the play. They're trying to bring down Bellinger. He got 13, but a flag was thrown near the cornerbacks and the receivers. Possibly a defensive holding. Or it could be an illegal shift on the defense, on the offense. Holding. Defense. Yes, it was. I'll be right back, guys. Have to tend to some business. I'll be right back. It was a run play for Tracy Jr. Got 3 yards on that play. A nice pitch play to the right-hand side. We're in pistol once again. Run play right up the gut for Tracy Jr. Got 3 yards on that play. But something we have to keep on the lookout. Andrew Thomas is still not back. Marcus Bowe is still there. Trying to get some update on Andrew Thomas. Third and 4. Shotgun for Jackson Dart. Oh, Andrew Stiney. False start. 3rd and 4 goes to 3rd and 9. Yep. Update on Andrew Thomas. He's questionable to return with a hamstring injury. So he's probably not coming back for the rest of the game. Here comes the pressure. Dart using the screen. Can Tyrone Tracy Jr. get it? No, he doesn't. Jonathan Allen and Blake Cashman stop Tracy Jr. Probably Tracy Jr.'s lack of speed right there got him. Tried to put on the Jets. Had to make a move, but was caught by Cashman and Allen. No, Andrew Thomas has been ruled out. He's no longer coming back in this game. Cordell Flott came off the field with a knee injury. He's questionable. Fair catch at the 24-yard line. It's looking like Max Brosmer will be the quarterback for the rest of the game. JJ McCarthy. While we wait for the game to come back. Hey, man, how's everybody feeling about the college football playoff? It started this week. Oklahoma, Alabama on Friday. Then we had the triple header on TNT, HBO. We had Tulane versus Ole Miss, and then we had Miami versus Texas A&M, and then we had James Madison and Oregon. Oregon won their matchup against James Madison, but James Madison They fought to the end. They lost the game 51-34. It was a barn burner in the Texas A&M versus Miami game. Miami won 10-3. And then we had one blowout in a sense, Tulane versus Ole Miss, but it was kind of expected because they have already faced each other this year, and Ole Miss kind of put the hats to them. But unfortunately, the people who cover college football don't like college football, and the only thing that's coming out of their mouths after these games is how they should not allow the college football group of 5 teams in the playoffs. I just see a bunch of hypocrites and liars, because they weren't saying this last year when Oregon got stomped out by Ohio State, when Ohio State stomped out Tennessee, when Indiana got pushed around by Notre Dame. They weren't saying any of that stuff. I remember when Clemson blew out Alabama. I remember when Alabama blew out Michigan State. I remember when Georgia ripped apart TCU in a final. So don't listen to those hypocrites. Don't listen to those liars. Just enjoy college football the way it is. First down and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings at the 13-yard line. It's a run play to the right, to the left side by Aaron Jones. Jones finding the corner. He got a first down. Being pushed out by Bobby Okereke. Check, 1, 2. Everything's good. Yeah, I saw that, Adelia. Is it better now, or is it still the same? First down and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. Now at the 28-yard line. Run right up the gut. Nope. Moves it to the right-hand side. Aaron Jones. I think the game plan now is going to be to establish the run for Minnesota, because we saw the Max Bozemer experience in Seattle a couple weeks ago. And let's just say this. It was not a pleasant experience. So it's going to be a heavy dose of runs, heavy dose of Aaron Jones Sr. All I'll say is this. If you're an Aaron Jones Sr. fantasy football manager, this could be the second half for you. Run once again right up the gut. First down, Aaron Jones. Tackled by Javon Holland. But also, but we have an injury on the field for the Minnesota Vikings. It looked like Jordan Addison fell to his knees. He got up right away. He was walking off of his own volition. So that's a good sign for Jordan Addison and the Vikings. But also, too, if you're a Jordan Addison fantasy owner or a Justin Jefferson fantasy owner, kiss those matchups goodbye. First down and 10 once again for Aaron Jones and the Minnesota Vikings. Can the Giants stop the run? 3 plays, 3 rushes, 3 first downs. Play action pass. Rolling out right. Max Bozemer completed to TJ Hawkinson. Got 3 yards on that play. Second and 8. The first pass play for Max of the day. There's a new signal caller for the New York Giants on the defensive side. Charlie Bullen has called a good game today. Jones cut back right. Got about 7. The Giants defense has played very well today. Something you haven't been saying, and here's the 2 people like, but this Minnesota offense, it's been hit or miss. Yeah, but this Giants defense hasn't been hit or miss. It's just been bad. But it has been but we'll see if they can continue playing this way throughout the entire game. The issue is they're pretty good in spurts. Can they sustain a whole game? Shotgun for the Vikings. Drop back pass from Bosmer. Bosmer complete to Jordan Addison. First down. No, that's not Jordan Addison. That's Tay Felton. The Maryland man. Shout out to all my Maryland people out there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Giants 2 takeaways, 3 sacks, 170 yards allowed. Can they sustain this? That's the question. Can they sustain this? Run to the right, to the left side. Aaron Jones. It's a good run once again by Aaron Jones. Tackled by Tay Felton. But we have a flag on the play. And I think it's holding. Yep. It'll be first down and 20. As we wait for the action to come back, updates from around the league. Chargers are up 7, 24-17. Bengals have opened up a lead, 31-14 on the Dolphins. Still 9-6 in the Saints and Jets game. First down and 20 for the Minnesota Vikings. Drop back pass completed to Justin Jefferson. Got some of the yardage back. The Chiefs are now losing to the Titans 16-6. And the Bills up 13, 23-10. We have some good matchups in the 1 o'clock window. We got Jags, Broncos. It's a good matchup this year. Falcons, Cardinals. We got Raiders, Texans. In that Raiders-Texans game, you're about to see unholy crimes committed against Las Vegas. And then Lions, Steelers. Drop back pass, shotgun for Bosmer. Quick pass. Right to Josh Oliver. Okereke, Abdul Carter had to bring him down. Then a pile fell on him. In the primetime matchups for today and tomorrow, we got Patriots-Ravens. So shout out to the Ravens flock. As well as Niners-Colts on Monday night. Game 2 of the Phillip Rivers experiment. We'll see if it goes as good as it was the first week. Max Brosmer is just taking what the defense is giving him. It's 3rd and 6. First big down of the day for him in this drive. They bring pressure. They're taking it. Oh, and Bosmer misses Jalen Naylor. 4th down. The pressure sped up the process. An incomplete pass for Brosmer. Back to receive is Gunnar Olszewski. They looked like they were sending the house. Then they stopped. Olszewski got it to the 20-yard line. Be first down and 10 for the Giants offense, but we have a flag on the play. We have a flag on the play. I think it's going to come back 10 yards. Usually it's always holding the Gunners. Illegal formation. It was an illegal formation on the kicking team. They're adding 5 more yards for Olszewski. So it'll be brought out to the 25-yard line. While we take this time for the Giants offense to come back, and we're in the commercial, I just want to point out for everybody that in the other football, It's an international tournament this time around. It is AFCON. It has begun. And all I'll say is this, everyone. It's glorious. It's opening matchup. It's being held in the great country of Morocco. The opening matchup is in Rabat. It's Morocco versus Comoros. So if you're a big fan of the other football, be sure to tune into AFCON this winter. Because AFCON, the best way to describe it is the purest sense of the beautiful game. And in a overcoached, overstructured game of soccer we see nowadays, AFCON takes you back to the reason you fell in love with it. Also, too, guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. If you want to join an exclusive level of supporters, go to our coffee page or our patreon.com/LGR_network or our Ko-fi page at ko-fi.com/LGR_network. You can find the tier that's right for you. But at the end of the day, I really just want you to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. We're at 267 subscribers. We're trying to get to 300. So we're 33 away. So share that link. Share that video. You don't know. Maybe your grandmother is a big fan of the New York Giants and she never told you. Jackson Dart, 2 for 6, 6 yards, 1 interception, 3 sacks. Run play up the gut for Devin Singletary. Singletary got 9 yards on that play. Jackson Dart was asked to describe Brian Flores' scheme. He said, chaos. They're trying to confuse you, but they're controlled. Devin Singletary needed 2, got 4. A block was thrown by Jackson Dart to shield his running back from the free blitzer on the left-hand side. New set of downs for the Giants. 1st down and 10. They have 0 passing yards all day. Jackson Dart is managing the game. He's managing the game plan. Singletary saw nothing, got nothing. But they didn't lose a yard, so it's still 2nd and 10. Shotgun, 2 tight ends to the right side, 2 receivers to the left side. They showed pressure. They send pressure. Quick pass to Singletary, trying to find a crease. No, but Isaiah Rodgers was right there to stop him. Blake Cashman and Andrew Van Ginkel came to help him clean it up. Harrison Smith, Isaiah Rodgers didn't get tricked. Smith protecting the back line. Rodgers came up with the tackle. Harrison Smith, one of the most underrated safeties in all of the NFL, never got talked about enough. Showing pressure. Are they going to bring it? More likely than not, they will. 3rd and 11. Flag on the play. These delay of games have been really quick. Because I've seen in other games where it's hit 0 and they still haven't thrown the flag. Ah, no, they called a false start. Be 3rd and 16. Once again, a defense that doesn't routinely give up third. They're sending 4. Dart. Completed pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. Will be short. Drop back pass. 4th down. Completed pass to Darius Slayton. 1st down, Giants. New set of downs. Drive still alive. Found the hole in the zone. Sat there, caught it. Big catch by Darius Slayton. Something people have been waiting for him to do his entire career. Always dropping him in key moments. Here comes the motion. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends on each side of the line. Here comes the blitz. They picked it up well. Singletary, 4 yards. On that run, Jackson Dart's chain broke. There was some discussion over that chain. If you know the backstory of it, it was his sister's. He stole it from her, and he wears it because of her. 2nd and 6 on the plus side of the 50. Play action pass. Dart. Sacked. Jonathan Allen. But tremendous initial pressure by big old number 99. Elijah Williams, the rookie out of Morgan State, forced Jackson Dart to step up right into the hands of Jonathan Allen. And we have an injury on the field. John Michael Schmitz's hand. Which means backup center Austin Schlottman is going to be put in the game. There's been moments where there hasn't been a drop-off between Schlottman and John Michael. So this won't possibly be that devastating. Updates from around the league. Chiefs Titans still it's actually 16-9 now. The Chiefs got a field goal. Bills Browns is 23-17. Still the Bills in lead. Saints 16-6 on the Jets. And the Panthers have taken the lead in a battle of the NFC South. Panthers 20, Buccaneers 17. Still 31-14 in the Bengals game. In the Dolphins. And the Chargers and the Cowboys, it's still 24-17. Can the Cowboys beat the Chargers? In a sense, this game for Dallas, really doesn't matter because they're kind of not mathematically eliminated at the playoffs yet, but it's highly unlikely they make the playoffs. Philly clinched the division last night, so they really have nothing to play for, in a sense. But can Brian Schottenheimer keep them motivated to win the game? Now the beginning of the fourth quarter. As it stands, the Minnesota Vikings 13, the New York Giants 10. So the game is still within reach for the Giants. First down and 10 on the plus side of the 50. Minnesota showing pressure. They bring it. Dart has time. Oh, but we got a flag on the play. Eric Wilson is upset. I didn't see a hold. That's the second roughing the passer penalty on the day. The first one I get. This one, I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, no holding, no holding. No, I see no holding. No one is open downfield. Oh, there it is. Helmet to helmet once again. And again, I'm pointing this out. I think the refs are been quick to throw that penalty because of what happened last night to Jordan Love and Austin Booker. Love took a headshot. So the refs have probably they're kind of little sensitive to that right now. Run play with Devin Singletary. 5 yards on that play. So that's probably why you've seen two quick roughing the passer penalties right away. Because sometimes, certain defenders, they get away with that. But I think what happened with Austin Booker and Jordan Love last night kind of made them now they're on their toes for that play. They gave him 4, so it'll be 2nd and 6 for Devin on the Devin Singletary run. So run again to the right-hand side. Just following his blockers. First down, got pushed forward. Daniel Bellinger, Theo Johnson, Austin Schlottman. You can say all you want, but that right-hand side of the New York Giants offense, Greg Van Roten, Jermaine Illuminor, have been together for most of the year. Pitch to the left-hand side. Can he find a hole? Yes, he does. Singletary got about 4 yards again. Establishing the run has been key to this game for the New York Giants. Keeping the ball away from the Minnesota Vikings offense. Giving their defense a rest. So their defense is much fresher. Run play again for Singletary. Can he bounce it to the outside? He got nothing, but it's looking like it's going to be a hold because usually when the flag comes from the back judge, it's usually holding. Yep, holding on Austin Stiney on number 64. So be on the lookout for that, guys. When you're watching games, when that flag comes from the back judge, 9 times out of 10, it's a hold. 10 penalties for 85 yards for the Vikings. 9 penalties for 64 yards for the Giants. First down and 20. Empty set for Jackson Dart. Quick pass to Tracy Jr. Got about 4 yards on that play. Third down. Be 3rd and 12. Only. The New York Giants are the number 1 overall pick in the NFL draft this coming April. If it all stands the way it is, last time they picked number 1 overall was 1965. So this is uncharted territory for them with the first round pick. Not a top 5 pick, but a first round pick. Completed pass to Wan'Dale Robinson. They gave him forward progress. That's about 3 yards. Blake Cashman with the tackle. Here comes the field goal unit. Ben Sauls has the task of tying this game up. Ben Sauls has a low threshold of being applauded this week. He just doesn't have to be horrible. And he makes it. With 11:06 left in the fourth quarter, we have a tie game in New York. 13-13, Ben Sauls. We all know what happened on Monday night with Young Wei Koo getting his foot stuck in the turf, which subsequently Jamie Gillen had to pick up the ball and run away, which got Jamie Gillen hurt. So it was just bad days after bad days. We do have a tied game. While we wait for the game to come back, guys, if you guys want to join our community, join our Discord. The link is in the description below. Just click and join. And that's all you have to do. We want to build this community. We want to have fun with this community. Last night, we had our holiday party in the Discord, organized by the great Adelia Chamberlain. We sat around, talked, listened to some Christmas music. We just had a jolly good time, to be quite honest with you. People we haven't seen in a while showed up. Because at the end of the day, we all need someone in this holiday season. I just saw a commercial for another Gordon Ramsay cooking show. And how many cooking shows can that man make? There's Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, Master Chef Junior. Now it's Next Level Chef. It's a lot of chefs. Here comes the kickoff for Ben Sauls. DJ Davis looking distraught as he walks back towards the locker room to be checked out. Let's see if this kick is better than the first one. Yep, right into the catch zone to the 20. Tackled at the 30. But we have a flag on the play. The rookie Miles Price. But a flag came in before Miles got mad at as he was pushed out of bounds, where he's like, where's the flag? Unnecessary roughness. But there's a flag as the play was going on. Refs having a conference. Yep, we just got the confirmation. It's going to be a hold on the Minnesota Vikings and a personal foul on the New York Giants. Going to be offsetting penalties. The Giants, at the end of the run, with a little some extracurriculars, as Miles Price was pushed out of bounds onto their sideline. Yep. Offsetting penalties. Ball will be spotted at the 30. Number 23 of the New York Giants got the penalty. That would be Art Green. First down and 10. They marked it at the 29-yard line, actually. Max Bulmer in shotgun. But it's a run play to the right side to Aaron Jones. 2 yards on that play. Darius Musow and Roy Robinson Harris were there to meet him. Be 2nd and 8. Here comes the motion for Jordan Addison. Shotgun again. Drop back pass. And we got a sack. Abdul Carter. Coming from the inside. Charlie Bullen has been using him all different types of ways all day. He's blitzed from the inside towards the center. Nice spin move. Michael Juergens, the backup center, who was playing guard today, couldn't stop him. 3rd and 17. Injury timeout. Also, too, updates from around the league. The Dolphins and the Bengals, it's now 45-14 Bengals. The Chargers are now winning by double digits. (27-17) Los Angeles. Bucks Panthers were tied 2020. Saints 19-6 And now the Browns have cut the lead down to 3, 23-20. And the Titans have increased their lead, 23-9 on the Chiefs. It's not Gardner Minshew that's playing for the Chiefs. It's Chris Olajuwon. The South Dakota State man. That's your updates from around the league. Another update in the other football. Like I said, guys, if you want to tune into purity of the game and just the fun of it, you want to watch AFCON because they are the purest sense of football. Minshew hurt his knee. Okay, Minshew hurt his knee. People say nowadays football, world football is a little too structured. You know, it's a lot of not a lot of creativity. People aren't out there playing the game to find, problem solving. But if you want all of that in a bag of chips, you want the creativity, you want the free-flowing nature, you watch AFCON, baby. The opening matchup of Morocco, Comoros is happening right now. Morocco just scored. They're up 1-0. 3rd and 17 for the Minnesota Vikings. They're showing pressure. They don't bring it. Bosmer, completed pass to Justin Jefferson. Like I said earlier, 3rd and 17 for most defenses, that could be a big challenge. But not against the New York Giants. Justin Jefferson, toe drag swag on the sideline. Nate Burleson would be happy. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Run right up the gut. I believe that's C.J. Ham. 3rd and 17 completely negates Abdul Carter's sack. Justin Jefferson is having a better game today than his last 3 games combined. 6 catches, 85 yards. His previous 3 games, 6 catches, 37 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Minnesota Vikings. Oh, we can see why Justin Jefferson caught that pass. Dante Banks was guarding him. Bobby Okereke met Aaron Jones in the hole. Jones only got 2 yards, but we have a flag on the play. Holding. Defense. Holding on the defense. First down and 10, a new set of downs for the Minnesota Vikings on the plus side of the 50. Play action pass for Bosmer. Oh, evades the sack, but misses Josh Oliver. Be 2nd and 10. Both teams have equal amount of penalties, but the Giants in yards be 69, but for the Vikings is 85. Second and 10. Dexter Lawrence is pointing out false start. That's why I jumped so far. Neutral ball, but they called a neutral zone infraction on Dexter Lawrence instead. Dexter Lawrence does not agree with that. Justin Jefferson on big third downs has been their go-to man, and he's gotten them more often than not. Second and 5. It's a run. Jones wiggles away from the first defender, who's Tyler Nubin, but couldn't get away from Bobby Okereke. But he got 4 yards on that play, so it'll be 3rd and 1. Nine times they've been on third downs for the Minnesota Vikings. They've converted 5 of them. 5 for 9. Giants 2 for 9. It's a big third down here. What is Kevin O'Connell drawing up? Me, I'll just run it right up the middle. Because the Giants have proven they can't stop him. Pitch play to the left side. Aaron Jones, first down, and then some. I was correct in saying it was a run play, but it was a pitch to the left side. And Aaron Jones just followed Justin Skoll. It's been a heavy dose of Aaron Jones in the second half. Understandably so, with the new quarterback, Max Brosmer. A lot of play action. Run once again to the right side. Stopped initially. Got 2 yards out of it. Made something out of nothing, Aaron Jones. The former Green Bay Packer. Getting a well-needed breather. Former UTEP Miner. Play action pass for Brosmer. Dexter Lawrence got the pressure, but it was a screen pass. First down by Xavier Scott. Once again, using the aggressive defensive line to their own benefit. Nice screen pass by Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings offense. Dexter Lawrence, if he was just a little quicker. Timeout timeout New York. They must have not liked something they saw out there. Let's swing around the league and give you some updates. Still the same score in the Chargers-Cowboys game. Bengals still up big. Same in the Bucks-Panthers game. Same thing with the Saints and the Jets. And same thing going in the Titans and Chiefs and the Bills and the Browns. Bills now have the ball. So with the Bucks and the Bengals as well. All right, all right. Guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate it. I heard, walk with me, guys, walk with me. I heard it's getting cold out there in certain parts of the U.S., certain parts of Canada. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to stay warm this winter, right? I want you to go out there and buy yourself a sweater. An LGRN post credits Girlfriend's Better Rival sweater. Go to Let's Get Ready Network shop.com for your white Christmas winter wonderland needs. Mugs for hot beverages, tea, coffee, cocoa, dirty eggnog, regular eggnog. You choose. Sweaters for you, your grandma, jackets for your uncle. You name it, we got it. So go out and check it out. First down and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings at the 20-yard line. Run. Aaron Jones once again getting another 3 yards. Just chugging away, burning clock, keeping the defense honest. But really, they can't really stack the box on Aaron Jones, because if they leave Justin Jefferson one-on-one, even the worst quarterback in the NFL can find him. Second and 8, inside the 20. It's a run again. Jones got another 4. Scratch that, he got 6. But they only gave him 5. Be 3rd and 3. We have a down New York Giant. That looks like Chauncey Golston. Nope, Tyler Nubin, the starting safety out of Minnesota. It's been a tight game all around. It was going to go quickly out of hand until Brian Burns made that play before halftime. Once again, everybody, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. Like we said, 267 subscribers. Trying to get to 300. 33 away. So share this link. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. And hope we see you guys next week for another play-by-play. The New York Giants defense has held up pretty well all game long. This is probably their best game all year. Their most complete game, really, because there were moments in certain games where they looked like the best. Like the first 3 quarters against Denver, they were on fire. And then in that fourth quarter, they completely collapsed. But this has been a well-produced, well-sought-after, well-controlled game by them. Now they're in a tough spot. They're in the red zone, 3rd and 3, shotgun for the Vikings. Can they come out of here with just a field goal? Yes, they do. Okereke with the tackle. 4th and 2. Aaron Jones has been tearing them up all day. Okereke with the tackle. The extension of the football wasn't enough. Will Ricard out to kick a field goal to take the lead. And he does. With 4:15 left in the fourth quarter, the Minnesota Vikings 16, the New York Giants 13. What a win by the Giants defense. They've bent a little. They haven't fully broken. The Giants offense still has a chance to take the lead and to take the victory. Now, guys, I want you guys to do me a favor. If you want to join an exclusive club, join that patreon.com/LGR_network. You find the right tier for you. I'd really appreciate your support. Every penny that comes into this network gets put right into that network. The graphics, the intros, the outros, you name it, it's put right back into it. We also have a Ko-fi page, which is just like Patreon, ko-fi.com/LGR_network. It's also just like it. You can, pick a tier and, whatever works for you. Or you can do a one-time donation on Ko-fi. Also, too, on Patreon, we offer annual subscriptions. Saves you a good penny. So if you want to think about doing the annual subscriptions, I'd highly recommend it. So you get to pick the way you want to support. We just want your support. That's all we need. Also, most importantly, the subscribe button, man. Just go ahead and just click it. That's all you got to do. Just click it and turn on that notifications bell. Giants, 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. They have the chance to take the lead. Jackson Dart hasn't played well all game. Could that be game plan related? Could that be Brian Flores? Probably a little bit of both. Brian Flores, one of the best defensive minds in the NFL. I would say he would be a top candidate in the head coaching searches this upcoming year, but I don't know if that lawsuit against the NFL is going to prevent it. It is gonna go to court. Dante Banks takes the ball out. Banks finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A tremendous return by Dante Banks. Now 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Is Mike Kafka going to unleash the full playbook to win this game? The Giants, 21 passing yards this whole game. And it's once again, here's a run by Tyrone Tracy Jr. He made something out of nothing. It was going to be a loss of 3. Now it's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Empty set for Jackson Dart at the 35. Well, 34 and a half. Can Dart find somebody? He found somebody. Oh, Darius Slayton drops. That happens once a game for Darius Slayton. He was wide open and he had grass in front of him. And with his speed, it could have been a house call. Third down and 9. Is this 2 down territory? They sent the pressure. Incomplete pass, but we have a flag in the defensive backfield. Is that pass interference? Did the Giants get bailed out? Oh, illegal use of hands to the face. Let's see if Byron Murphy. They say he's the culprit. Well, they could have called holding, but I think they called illegal use of hands to the face. Giants got bailed out. Byron Murphy's not happy about it. New set of downs. First down and 10. 3:20 left in the game. At the 39 and a half. Pitch play to the right side. Tracy Jr. trying to find a hole. He finds it. He got 5. Cashman there to tackle him. Now we're at 3 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 5. Run once again for Tracy Jr. 2 yards on that play. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. It's all right. This is going to be I think this is possibly 2 down territory. Watch it. If they run the ball, they're probably going to go for it. They are on the plus side of the 50, so they want to stay within field goal range. Minnesota showing pressure. Are they going to bring it? No, they don't. Oh, Jackson Dart just misses Wan'Dale Robinson. I believe Jalen Redmond. I think that was a tipped pass. Did he bat the ball down? Because it lost a lot of velocity as it was coming out of Jackson Dart's hand. Definitely 2 down territory here. 5 seconds before the 2-minute warning. This could be the ball game. They're showing pressure. I think they're going to bring it this time. No, they don't. They only send 4. Van Dinkel. He got the sack. Andrew Van Dinkel. Van Dinkel Van Ginkel was working on the outside, bumped down inside, got one-on-one with Greg Van Roten, and he just used his speed and his power to beat him. Sack Andrew Van Ginkel. Turnover on downs for the New York Giants with 1:58 left in this game. They have 2 timeouts left. And unfortunately, due to the fact that it's 1:58, they don't have the 2-minute warning to help them with a third timeout. Once again, the slogan for the New York Giants this year, guys, they had a chance. They had a chance. Okay, the New York Giants defense creates some magic. Last week, the game looked like it was over, and then Abdul Carter caused the fumble to give them a chance to win or tie. Van Ginkel was one-on-one with a tight end, and then he went against the guard. None could stop him. First and 10, 1:58 left. At the 39-yard line for the Minnesota Vikings. Now they're just playing clock management. Run stopped. Loss of yards. Brian Burns, Okereke were there initially. Dexter Lawrence was there to clean it up. Timeout, New York. 2nd and 10. They're down 3. Even if they give up a field goal, there's still a chance to win the game. But the point is not to even give up anything, because you want the ball back as soon as possible. Definitely a lot of empty seats at MetLife this time around. Team is 2-12. Why even go to East Rutherford? So the home field advantage in these cases don't matter for the New York Giants because they don't have it. So run play again for Aaron Jones. Jones got about 3. 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Timeout. Jones came up gimpy. Grabbing his hamstring. The Giants, I said it earlier, it was a big 3rd down, But this is the biggest third down of the game. Jones back in it. Took the timeout to recuperate. They need an incompletion because it saves them time. CJ Ham, it's a run play to Jones. Jones, first down, ball game. Aaron Jones. What a demoralizing way to lose a game. He just ran right up the gut. Untouched, untethered, unbothered. Aaron Jones called game right there, right there. In a day where both quarterbacks, well, all three quarterbacks, as those three of them who played today, had horrible games, Aaron Jones shines the brightest. Timeout gave him time to relax that hammy, and he came right out and said, put the team on my back. This time around, the New York Giants defense had a good, complete game. They weren't the problem today. The problem today was the offense mustered nothing. They couldn't do anything. So there you have it. The New York Giants fall to 2-13. It's just a season from hell for them, but that's been like that for a couple of years. I believe it's 2-13, correct? I want to make sure 2-13. Yep, there you have it. The New York Giants, 9 losses in a row. And there you have it, everyone. New York Giants fall once again, 2-13. Nothing really much to say. The defense showed up. They showed some character. They showed some grit. But that offense, they just couldn't do anything against Brian Flores. But there you have it, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you had a wonderful time. Stay safe out there. It is the holiday season. Happy holidays. I know people celebrate Christmas, so Christmas is coming up. So to the people, the homies that celebrate Christmas, happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. My bad. Merry Christmas. Not a happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. And shout out to all the Jewish homies. Happy Hanukkah. Hope you had a wonderful Hanukkah as well. Hope the people who celebrate Christmas have a wonderful Christmas. People who celebrate Kwanzaa have a happy Kwanzaa. And overall, all the other holidays that happen around the holidays, happy holidays to everybody. Stay safe. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.